Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I am just going to do a quick walk around. I'm just going to turn my lights on here real quick. My 4-ways. And I'm going to do a quick walk around with you guys around the truck and see what it looks like, right? I know I have to hold this new camera a little bit further away. And yeah, let's check that out. Looks like everything is looking pretty good. And I'm checking the audio level, and I'm gonna test my theory out. But I think I've gotten a little bit of a theory on what was going on. And I think what the problem was, I left the audio on automatic, right? And I think the camera body inside was jumping the audio level quickly too high. So I think that was the biggest issue. And so everything looks good on the trailer here. Yeah, so I just did a little bit of a recording of it, and I got like audio gauges in here, and so I got to look at them, right? And if they're reaching like top level, then maybe that crackling noise wasn't a bad connection. Maybe what it was it was peaking, right? That's probably what it was. But man, it got kind of cold over here overnight. But look at that beautiful sunshine. Let me turn this around. You know, man, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, we're here at a Esso truck stop. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. Yeah, there we go. See? Yeah, this thing has got an amazing zoom range. I'm telling you guys, I don't know how good this is going to sound, but let's see what the prices of gasoline is over here today. Kind of curious to see what this... Oh, it's not even showing properly. I was gonna show you guys, but doesn't look like that wants to show properly. But let's turn it over to there. It's a big truck leaving right now. I'm trying to, you know, kind of zoom just slowly, so this way we don't make you guys too dizzy, right? But anyways, let's get our day started, guys. Welcome. I appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and get back at it again. We had almost 3 hours off already, so that's technically almost a little bit too much, but well, I kind of got tired, right? So I called it a day and said I'm going to bed, I don't care. So here we go. Let's get back at it. Let's see if we can see over these big snow piles that they already got up here, right? And I just finished watching a little bit of that clip on that other camera, and I think it sounds good now. I didn't have any crackling issues whatsoever. So I think what the issue was, it was just the if I left it on auto, I guess on auto for the microphone level, it was too much. It was overpowering it, and so it was causing it to, you know, I guess go over the max, right? And so then it caused issues. So I put it on manual, and I lowered it down. I had to lower it down probably 70%. I had to go lower. And now I did 2 videos already, and I didn't have crackling in it once. So I'm thinking that might have been the issue. So yeah, I guess we'll do some more testing when it's windy. Right now it's not windy, and yesterday it was fairly windy when I was having those issues. So we'll do some more testing and see if that's actually the case. And if that is the case, then we figured out our problem. We really have. Anyhow, let's hammer down and get down the road. We got about 3 hours to get to Sault Ste. Marie, and I'm gonna make me a pit stop in there and get some fuel, and I'll probably take me a shower over there as well, and then drive the rest of the hours that I have available and call it a day. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in again today. I really do. Here we are, guys, getting closer and closer towards Sault Ste. Marie, and I'm awake a little bit more now. Earlier when I made my first clip, I guess I was still, you know, a little off, you know, but we're back on our game again. Yeah, that felt good, taking a little bit of nap there. And I am definitely pulling in over here to the truck stop over here in Sault Ste. Marie, and we'll go take us a shower and all that good stuff. And right now I got 6 hours remaining on the clock, 6 hours and 16 minutes, and I got 1,469 kilometers to go. So even if I do another 400 kilometers today, I should be alright. I really should be. So we'll see. I'm gonna probably try and push as far as I can today with my hours, and then you know, we'll do the rest tomorrow, right? But it's gonna be a couple of 2 long days for us, and I am changing my frame rate down to from 60 frames a second down to 24, because everybody keeps saying, you know, 24 is what the filmmakers use, right? So I truly want to try and make it more look like more cinematic. And what they say, what happens is if you do that, like anything that's, you know, moving or whatever, is going to be more natural, more you know, better motion blur. Like the motion blur looks more natural to our eyes at 24 frames a second. They say if you do 60 frames a second, it looks a little choppy, is what I've been told. So I figure, you know, the other camera doesn't do 60 frames a second in 4K, it only does 30. So I figured, you know what, that might be a good idea, just to change everything over to 24 frames a second, and that's what we're gonna do. And so we got all our cameras set up for that now, so we'll see how that's gonna look. I'm gonna keep an eye on, especially on the one looking out, to make sure it's not going to be overexposed too much, because, you know, the way it works is there's the 180 rule, they call it, and you guys may not know what that means, but in film there's the shutter moves across the sensor, right? And it's called the 180th rule is what it's called. If you shoot at 24 frames a second, you want your shutter speed to be double that. So you want it to be at 48, and that's exactly what we set it at. And so it's gonna look more cinematic, hopefully. We'll see how it goes, but anyhow, enough of that jabber. I know most of you guys probably don't even care to hear about it. So let's go ahead and make our way over to Sault Ste. Marie, and I'll probably quickly have me a bite to eat and get me a quick shower, hopefully. Hopefully there's not much of a line up there, because I do need a shower. And then we'll hammer down the road. I know we're going to be done fairly early, because it's only 9 o'clock Central Time right now, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. And we're probably only going to do another maybe 5 hours, right? But anyhow, let's make it happen. Alright guys, I have made a little bit of a change of plan. I did go ahead and pull into the Flying J here in Sault Ste. Marie, and got my fuel. But then I looked at the clock, and it's like I'm running short, because I, you know, took a little bit more than 2 hours this morning off, right? Actually, I had almost 3 hours off this morning, so technically, if I want to drive 13 hours, I only have a 16-hour window to do it, right? So if I take 3 hours off, I'm only left with 13 hours. So I pretty much much couldn't waste any time in there. So needless to say, I couldn't get me a shower, but we'll do that tomorrow for sure. I really needed one today, but I don't know where we're going to be parking for tonight, but depending on where it's going to be, that's I know the one place I'm having in mind, they don't have showers there. So I know that's pretty much the middle point where I gotta be at for sure. But tomorrow we will, you know, like, we'll take a 10-hour break, not an 8-hour break, so we don't need to take an extra 2 hours later. And then we'll, you know, we'll have that 3 hours to spare, right? And then I'll be able to park somewhere during the day and take me a shower. But I pretty much had to do it this way in order for me to be able to pick up this load, because I had to pick it up at 11:30, right? And so I just barely had 8 hours off when I, you know, got this load on, and so then I had to take that extra 2 hours. Well, by the time I, you know, take my 2-hour nap, I needed a little bit of sleep anyways, and so by the time I taken my 2 hours sleep, I finished, you know, I had to put all my files into the computer and all of that stuff. So by the time all of that was done, and you know, waking up, you can't just, you know, wake up and jump in the driver's seat, right? And then by all of that was done, it was almost 3 hours, right? So yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to take a shower today, most likely, unless I find a place where they do have a shower. But most likely I'll be pulling into like a pullover area or something like that, and that'll be the end of it. But anyways, nothing I can do about it, right? Something fall, it almost sounded like something fell. We'll have to look at that later, but anyhow, that's hammered down, and continue on cruising along. Like I said, we only got 4 hours and 19 minutes remaining, and it's really important that I at least do another I would say 3.5 hours today yet. So yeah, we're really gonna have to push it, that's for sure. But oh well, that's okay. Not the first time we've had to push it, but whatever. It's going to make it a short daytime driving, because I drove most of the night, right? I basically started at midnight, and so, you know, whatever. Anyhow, let's hammer down and continue on cruising along here. Up here you'll be able to see the lake up here to the left. You see that, guys? It's all covered in snow right now, but it looks gorgeous in summer driving down here. And I would really like to fly my drone up here too, but that ain't gonna happen either. Well, maybe at the end of the day, but then I don't think I'll be, you know, parked anywhere close to the lake. But hey, that's how it goes. You gotta put work number one, right? And YouTube can't be number one because I don't make enough money on there yet. If I did, you know, then I wouldn't be driving truck probably, but then you guys might not watch anymore, right? Regardless, we're gonna enjoy our day anyways, right? Well, guys, we have now just passed White River, Ontario, and I've looked it up, and it looks like I'll be able to make it up to Marathon, which is in about another 90 kilometers, I would say. And I got 1 hour and 19 minutes to make it there, so I think we can do it. It's just going to be a tight one, but you know, that's as far as we can make it today. So we're really pushing it for today, that's for sure. But oh well, that's what we got to do if we want to be able to make it to Winnipeg tomorrow. That will leave us with about 1,000 kilometers to do yet tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be another tough one. I'm just really hoping that I'll have enough hours to make it. That's the only thing that I'm worried about, is that I might might be a little bit short on time, but we'll see. Once I park here, I'll be able to find out how many hours I have remaining. I know I get 10 hours and 10 minutes back tomorrow, but I'm going to need to have a little bit left yet from today. I think I had like 8 hours remaining yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, and I got 7 and something back today. So I'm kind of thinking I should have a couple of hours, maybe 2 hours left today yet on my 70. So that'd be perfect. That would be exactly what I need to be able to go and deliver this load tomorrow in Winnipeg. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Anyhow, let's see if we can get up there to Marathon. And there ain't no truck stop there. All there is there's like a pullover area by the lake. And I was trying to look at it on Google and I couldn't really pinpoint it, but I know it's there. I've been there before. I just got to make sure I don't pass up that pullover area, right? And I know it's on the left and everything, so just gonna have to keep my eyes open for it, and that's it. Park it there and be done for today. Yep, and it's starting to warm up again. It's only -2 right now, so that is nice to see. As you guys can see, the road is starting to get a little bit wet, and that is from the snow melting. Yeah, that's right. Here we go, guys. We are done for today. And I'm gonna go ahead and see how this audio is going to sound. It looks like it's a little tiny bit low, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try anyways. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna try and slowly turn her around over here, and then I want to just kind of see if I can slowly kind of zoom into this area up here. I know the audio might be a little bit quiet, but anyways, I figured I would zoom in a little bit on this lake up here and see what I could show you. Oh, that's as far as I can zoom in, but anyways, let's zoom her all the way back out just to give you guys an idea on how crazy this is. And yes, that's where we are. I'm gonna zoom in on the sign there, and so that way you guys can see where we are located at. Yeah, look at that. It says this is actually a closed rest area, which that is true. That is definitely true. Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff over here, but anyways, nice little rest area, especially in the summer. I know the sun is a little bit harsh, but let's zoom her all the way back out and come back towards me. But anyways, let's go ahead and just kind of do a little bit of a walk around, I guess you could say, and check everything, look at the truck, and yeah, tire check and all that good stuff. Yeah, I just kind of back alongside the rail up here, right? So yeah, let's have a look. Looks like my seal is still intact, right there. Yeah, still intact. Yeah, tires look good. Yep, everything looks good. Good thing is the snow and everything is starting to melt, so that is fantastic news. I like that. So I guess we were gonna, well, the reason why I wanted to get out here is just to kind of test it a little bit when I'm walking, because remember I adjusted the leveling on the audio, right? So I wanted to see what that is going to sound like. I may turn it up just a touch, but maybe not. We'll see. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think it sounds all right, better than what it did before when it was crackling, right? But yeah, look at that dirty truck right there. Yeah, that is definitely dirty. Let me see if I can kind of zoom on into the roadway up there. Yeah, let me give that a check. They got big hills. That's way from down the bottom there is where I came from, right? Yeah, this thing has got a crazy zoom on it, right? So I just enjoyed zooming in on stuff, right? Oh, I almost thought I had a crack, but that's just some sort of dirt. Let me show you guys right there. You guys see that? That almost looks like a crack, but it's not. It really isn't. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go up to the street and maybe I can kind of show you guys up there, see what that looks like. Yeah, there's another trucker over here, but since it's early and I just looked at my hours, it's going to be super tight for us to make it into Winnipeg tomorrow. But anyways, somebody dropped their trailer over here, so you need a trailer? There's one right here. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna go back and get me some lunch done and probably edit some videos, look at this footage, and then I'll probably go to bed, get me a good night's sleep, right? Yeah. Anyways, let's do that. Well, here we go, guys. Guess what we're getting ready to do? Have supper. You guys see that? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have me a good supper and then I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm telling you guys, I am really tired. So let me have supper, or whatever you want to call it. What time is it? I'm not even too sure. Let's have a look here. 5 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. And we're still up. We got up last night at 11 p.m. So yeah, that's a long day for me. So let's go to bed, have supper and go to bed. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow again on another video. So have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.